The E700 Alpha from Yamaha. This is Yamaha's new active noise cancellation headphones, man. They are in it. They came in strong, man. As you can see, I've already unboxed them. It wasn't nothing special. Just had to hear them so I could, kind of spoil the video for you. But maybe I won't. Sit on down, JD Aliens, and for you new guy girl who just showed up for the first time, welcome, man. Welcome to the party. This is the Untechnical Tech channel. I don't be messing around with all that technical mumbo jumbo. I just give you the real deal. I get my jam on and have a good time, man. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing here with these E700 Alphas from Yamaha. I like saying that, Yamaha. Let's put this off to the side, man. They decided to go with the circular design, right? Here's the thing though. I actually prefer the ear or oval shaped design for an ear cup. But I see what you did here, Yamaha. This thing is huge, man. Look at how much space you have in there. And speaking of space, they really do brag about how much space, I'm talking about music space, the sound stage. They really do brag about how much sound stage you're gonna get out of these things. And coming from Yamaha, like that's kind of what I would expect. Did you know the Yamaha symbol is literally, where is it at? It's right there. Can you see that right there? That is literally 3 tuning forks. I hope that's coming in clear for you guys. So when your company logo is the tuning fork, you better come hard with some sound quality. So before I get into sound quality, I want to talk about the construction and build quality and materials and stuff like that. Now, I will be honest with you, man, these are not my most comfortable set of headphones, man. As a matter of fact, I got about 20-30 minutes of listening tops before I'm ready to snatch them off my head, because this right here is not memory foam. Look at that. It's just not memory foam. And that's okay, because I got plenty of headphones without memory foam. It's just that I can feel this right here around my ear, around the like my skull, and in the back of my head, and even in the front of my ear. I can actually feel the rim of this ear pad. And that's unfortunate because these are great sounding headphones, but we'll get to that. I'm still stuck on comfort. But in the name of comfort, I got a pointy head, man. I got a pointy bald head. So if you're a bald head fella, man, be careful up here, because you will feel it. I mean, it's padded on both sides. Look, it's padded on both sides. It's nice and squishy, but for some reason, I feel that on the top of my dome here. So I have to kind of click them back just a little bit, just to get them off that tip of my head. Pause. Anyways, man, gotta lean them back a little bit, and then they feel good to the top. Now with the clamping force and everything, clamping force is pretty moderate. It's got a nice firm clutch to it, but I feel the rim of the ear pads right here. That's my only gripe about the design. Man, maybe memory foam would have been better. Maybe you can get some aftermarket cups. I don't know. But if we look right here, we'll see some buttons, man. We got all kinds of stuff. Oh, I still got them connected. Hold up. Let me turn it off. Okay, so as you can see, that is your play and pause multi-function button right there for your phone calls and stuff like that. Then you got your up and down, your plus and minus. And these are double functions too, because if you press and hold, you're going to get your forward and back tracks as well. And then right there, you got your USB-C charging. Glad Yamaha decided to do that. I mean, seriously, man, it's 2021. Don't be sending no stuff over here. I don't want nobody sending me nothing. I don't want to see nothing without USB-C charging. Like, come on, man, you gotta stop that mess. Back on track, we got your power button right there, which has no other function as far as I know. Then on the other ear cup, which is the left side, that's where your ANC button is. You can't use the ANC with these turned off. Some people actually like doing that, but nah, they gotta be powered on. Then you got your active noise cancellation, ambient sound, and off modes. Then you got your 3.5mm input right there. But even though these bad boys come in their lay flat design, they also fold up. So you can just kind of toss these things into a bag, neck it like that, or you can swivel them out, slide them into a bag like this, or you can kind of, twist them and stuff like that so you can put them back in the case for travel. Hey man, I ain't come here to talk about all that mess, but do they jam though? Yeah, man, they do jam pretty daggone hard, man. Yeah, they do it for me. So right now you're actually hearing the call quality indoors. And the reason why I'm doing it indoors is because, a lot of people are doing Zoom calls, man. A lot of people are using their earbuds and active noise cancellation headphones, the over ear like this for Zoom calls and virtual meetings. So, over Bluetooth, so you can kind of move around a little bit instead of having the cord bothering you. So I just wanted you to hear what this was going to be like if you and I were on a Zoom call, like you haven't done enough Zoom calls, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully this the call quality is good. At least indoors we know it's pretty good, right? But let's get to this app right here. It's a fairly simple app. Now there's not a lot going on here, but there are two big things that we'll talk about, and that's listening care and listening optimizer. But I want to show you that there's not much here. So you got your model number there, you got your firmware update, user guide, Google stuff where they want to be nosy and stuff. Then if you slide over to the next page, you got your auto power off timer, and you got like several options there. Let's put it, what we got, an hour, 3 hours and then off. Okay, so let's go back to this main page. You see I'm at 100%, and then we have these two main features here. So listening care. Listening care is very important because that is something that's like signature right there. Like other companies have done it, i.e. Meridian Technology. Meridian, they work with LG a lot on their stuff. So what listening care is going to do for you is when you're listening at moderate to low volumes, the listening care is gonna kind of equalize the sound and balance everything out. So you don't get too much bass at low volume. In other headphones, when you turn the volume down to maybe 30%, you do get an overwhelming bass effect. And then you wanna kind of adjust them a little bit in the EQ. This is automatically gonna do it. It's gonna level out that sound to where you get the same sound quality at 10%, 30%, 50, and max. Like it's the same quality going all the way up and down the volume spectrum. That's cool. I like that. The first time I ever heard about something like that was with Meridian Technology. They do it in their way. Yamaha's doing it their own way in here. Now, listening optimizer is something a little bit different, which I couldn't necessarily test because I only have one head and one set of ears. What listening optimizer does for you is it kind of just, I don't know, maybe there's some sensors in here or something, but it adjusts the sound for your specific head or ears or the positioning of the headphones. I really don't understand it that well. And it's something I really couldn't test by turning on and off for some reason. It didn't seem to, have an effect to where I could actually hear a difference. But the listening care, it is very obvious. You definitely get an equalization in sound. To where it's on a level playing field from all volume spectrums. Now, ambient sound, and then you got off, and then you got noise cancellation. That noise cancellation, you do get a slight, ever so slight bit of cabin pressure, just a little bit. Nothing that's going to annoy me, or maybe you. But if you're sensitive to it, I don't know. I mean, it's really not that bad, seriously. So I'm going to go into ambient sound right now because I need to hear my environment. Now, while I'm talking, I do hear the bass in my voice resonating in the ear cups because I have something covering my ears. But the other sounds, like the computer, it's not overdone, it's not amped up too high. Everything else sounds natural. So the ambient sound works great. And that's a big feature in my book. That's like, now that I've had good ambient sound, I hate having headphones that don't have ambient sound and good ambient sound at that. Now, the active noise cancellation, it is good. It is not the best I've ever heard. It's not the strongest I've ever heard. And it does affect the sound quality a little bit. While you're listening to the music, it does pull back the bass just a little bit. Nothing that's going to make you think the sound quality sucks at that point. No, it's still great sound quality. It's just that expect for the bass to be pulled back just a little bit. And I think all headphones do it in some fashion where it's going to change the sound just a little bit. So cutting Yamaha a lot of slack here. They do a good job implementing the active noise cancellation, especially for as strong as it is. Now, the thing you want to know, yes, they do jam and they jam hard. These are bass heavy headphones, but so let's talk about the bass. I know a lot of y'all are bass heads. The bass, if you turn it up to 60, 70% and louder, you're going to feel the vibrations from the drivers. They're going to rattle your ears. We're not talking Skull Candy Crusher rattle. We're talking it's gonna wobble a little bit in there, man. That was the first thing I noticed when I turned them up a little bit. And I was listening to hip hop. Now, when I first heard them, they sounded kind of muddy at first. And I was like, wow, what's going on here? And then I looked for the app and I saw that, what is that feature called? It's the listening care. I saw the listening care. It was actually activated. And I guess you got to warm them up a little bit, man. You got to break them in maybe. I don't know. After I listened for a little bit, I felt that clarity come back that I really appreciate. There's still a lot of bass in there, but I felt the clarity. But the thing that gets me with these headphones is the SOUNDSTAGE. These headphones are all about experience. The SOUNDSTAGE is phenomenal. If you like EDM, hip hop, dubstep, and all that good stuff, I'm not gonna recommend these for you, man. These are not the headphones for you. Get you some Sonys, get you some Sennheiser Momentums, get you some Crushers or something like that. Let's just be straight up with that. But if you like music with instruments, okay, country music, rock, band kind of stuff, with instruments, and even studio music, but you want to hear those vocals and you want to get some positioning and from where the sounds are coming from. Oh man, this does it very, very well. Very, very well. Details are good in here. And I'm not usually the guy that talks about this kind of stuff, but that was the thing I noticed, was the positioning and the detail and the SOUNDSTAGE. That's exactly what it is. That's what these are all about. And I'm assuming, I've been talking with these things on, I'm assuming that's why those ear cups are so big. They give you so much space, physical space and virtual space in the sound. Man, they sound so good. They do jam. So if that's your type of music, man, jazz, live music, country, rock, band type of stuff, man, yeah, these are joints right here, man. This is the Yamaha YH-E700 Alpha. Man, I dig them. I'm no expert in this kind of stuff, but I do know good sound when I hear it. And you know what? I'm really appreciating what Yamaha came to the game with. Is this their first set of ANCs? I don't know, man. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think this is their first set of ANC over-ear cans, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what they did. They kept it simple. They didn't try to go overboard with a bunch of crazy features that you'll probably never use. The sound is fantastic. Overall, good job, man. Definitely recommending those for those specific types of people I talked about earlier. I got to get out of here, man. I got more videos to go make. I'm really behind on my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and go make those videos. Y'all be good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get this straight. You sat through this whole video, the whole thing, and never once decided to hit the subscribe button or the like button? Man, it'd be the ones closest to you. I'll see how you are.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?